Gentlemen, I need to tell you something important. You've seen it happen. A man in his 60s with thinning hair and an ordinary bank account walks into a room, and women gravitate toward him. They smile brighter. They touch his arm when they talk. They find reasons to stay in the conversation. Meanwhile, other men stand on the sidelines wondering what they're missing. Most people will tell you that attracting women requires wealth, youth, or Hollywood looks. That's not true. There's something much stronger at work here, something you already possess but haven't learned to unlock. And the surprising part is this takes only 12 minutes each day to develop. Before this video ends, you'll understand the precise method that shifts everything so women pursue you naturally. Before we go further, do something for me. Hit that like button and drop a comment telling me where you're joining from today. It encourages me to see men worldwide lifting each other up. Subscribe and turn on notifications because I share these insights every single week. Now let's address the damaging myth they've been feeding you. Society says once you pass 60, women only want younger men. They claim your chance has expired unless you're driving luxury cars and flashing money. This is completely false. I've guided men in their 70s who attract vibrant, accomplished women 20 years younger, and those women are the ones making the first move. The dating industry profits from this lie because fear sells products: fancy clothing, surgical procedures, expensive supplements. But genuine attraction has nothing to do with pretending you're 35 again. Women aren't desperately seeking youth. They're desperately seeking something far more meaningful. I'm Dr. Ada James, a specialist in men's health and performance. Over 10 years, I've worked with thousands of men worldwide, helping them reclaim their energy, their self-assurance, and their natural appeal to women. I can state this with absolute certainty. Attraction at your stage of life isn't about biology, it's about psychology. While most men past 50 exhaust themselves trying to compete with younger guys, the men who genuinely win are playing a completely different game. They're not faking youth. They're using the one quality younger men simply cannot replicate. Let me explain 5 critical mistakes most men over 60 make, and the single transformation that changes everything. Mistake number 1, seeking approval instead of resting in fulfillment. Most men think if a woman likes them, they'll finally feel worthy. This is backward thinking. Women detect desperation instantly, the way you smell rain before it falls. On a biological level, neediness signals danger to her instincts. Her brain interprets it as weakness, someone unable to lead or protect. Emotionally, it feels suffocating. She doesn't want the burden of constantly reassuring you of your value. In practical terms, you appear anxious, you over-explain simple things, you try excessively hard to impress. Mistake number 2, fighting the wrong battle. You cannot defeat a 35-year-old man at looking 35. That's his territory. But what he lacks completely is the wisdom, the steadiness, and the depth that comes from living. Biologically, your calm energy actually soothes her nervous system. Emotionally, it creates safety, something younger men rarely offer. Practically, this means she focuses on you instead of checking her phone mid-conversation. Mistake number 3, thinking women prefer youth to maturity. Here's what's actually happening. Women are surrounded by immature men at every age bracket. They're not searching for a boy, they're searching for a man. Biologically, maturity communicates reliability and strength. Emotionally, it assures her she won't be abandoned when things get difficult. Practically, she becomes more open, more warm, more genuine in your presence. Mistake number 4, performing instead of simply existing. You don't need to constantly entertain a woman. You don't need clever jokes every minute or impressive stories to justify your existence. The instant you settle into being yourself without needing specific results, you become naturally attractive. Biologically, your relaxed state reduces her stress hormones. Emotionally, it communicates that you don't require her validation to feel complete. Practically, conversations become effortless and genuine. Mistake number 5, overlooking the strength of outcome independence. This is your hidden advantage. Outcome independence means you're not trying to extract anything from women. You're already complete regardless of what happens. And here's the paradox. Wanting nothing makes them want everything from you. Consider this perspective. Every man she's encountered wanted something from her attention, her approval, physical intimacy. But when you appear fully at peace, whether she's interested or not, that becomes irresistible. So how do you actually develop this quality? I call it the Indifference Activation Protocol, a daily 12-minute practice that fundamentally rewires how your mind approaches attraction. Phase 1, 3 minutes of deep contentment. Close your eyes and genuinely feel satisfied with your current life. Not waiting for a woman to complete you. Not requiring a relationship to feel whole. Just you. Already enough. Already complete. Phase 2. 4 minutes of mental rehearsal. Picture yourself in conversation with an attractive woman with absolutely no hidden agenda. You're not angling for her phone number. You're not hoping she validates you. You're simply present, genuinely enjoying the natural flow of interaction. Phase 3. 5 minutes of recognizing your value. Reflect on your achievements, whether enormous or modest, your career accomplishments, the wisdom you've gained, the people whose lives you've touched. Feel genuine pride in who you've become, not to show off, but to truly acknowledge your personal journey. Practice this daily, and something remarkable begins happening. You'll observe women responding to you differently. Their body language transforms, they move closer, they laugh more genuinely, they create opportunities to extend conversations. One of my clients, a 68-year-old man from New Jersey, applied this at a coffee shop. Rather than attempting to impress the woman beside him, he simply savored his coffee and read his book peacefully. Within 10 minutes, she initiated the conversation. They've been together 2 years now. That's what genuine quiet confidence creates. Listen carefully. You don't need designer clothes, massive wealth, or to pretend you're young again. What women truly crave, you already possess. Decades of real experience, deep self-awareness, and the capacity to remain steady when everything around you feels chaotic. Age isn't your limitation, it's your greatest strength. Here's my challenge to you. Beginning tomorrow morning, dedicate 12 minutes to the Indifference Activation Protocol. Just 12 minutes. That's shorter than most television commercials. As you commit to this, pay attention to how your reality shifts. Notice how people respond to you differently. Notice how women lean toward you because you've stopped chasing and started embodying. Gentlemen, understand this truth. You're not too old. You're not invisible. You're simply one perspective shift away from becoming genuinely magnetic again. If these words connected with you, subscribe and activate notifications. In coming videos, I'll reveal the specific body language signals, energy adjustments, and presence techniques that make people notice you instantly when you enter any room. Leave a comment below. What's your biggest struggle regarding confidence with women at this point in your life? I read every single comment and frequently create content based on your questions. Stay strong, stay confident, and I'll see you next time.